It isn't too long after that. You take your leave, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. It isn't too long after that there's a number of calls. You get another phone call. This is from Lange. Basically, we're getting the same call. Alderan notified Lange. Lange is notifying you that departure is 10 a.m. and gives the location, which is effectively the Marshall Fields, immediately north of the city.
I forget. It's been heavily implied, at least, that I'm getting the assignment, right? Even before all of this.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like I'm reasonably certain a couple people have said, you're getting the bad assignment.
Yeah, this is
The criminals and
It's like front lines, right? Oh, okay. So
you should.
To be fair, I cheated off the commander-in-chief.
Yeah, we're just gonna, I know everything was cool, calm, and collected yesterday, but
so
that has left the system.
Yeah, Lange gets information to you saying that we're leaving from here at this time if you want to say goodbye.
Yes, I'm there. I am there.
Okay.
There.
The morning goes a lot faster than you expect just because Alderan shows up and says, we have to be at the field in 3 hours, and
I'm assuming there's the leaving at 10 means you're at the station by 9.
Yes,
means you're ready to go by 8. Means
and it's after 7. So. Yeah, and you'll want to take a shower because it's good to have a memory of what showers are like.
No.
Definitely
and so it goes by in a blur. You probably, as much as you may hate to do it, have to effectively call into Dad's office to send somebody to take care of all of this because there's no there is no time.
I think basically I put the basically the call into Dad's office. There'd be this was probably it's probably a call, but it's effectively a glorified text message that is actually to Mehru, basically saying, hey, timetables. The shares of Ichabod Holdings Limited that were going to be placed in trust with you during my absence a month from now are now being placed in your charge in 3 hours. So it can take a hit. Don't worry if you're busy, but. You are a man of means now. You own a third of the company as of today, and your wages are your third of the company, your third of the shares. So plenty of incentive not to tank it. But I think he feels bad about it, but he's not actually going to call his mom, just because the hi mom, your son in whom you have placed all of your vicarious romantic hopes is going off to war now, and it's happening a month early. That's not a call. He is at least aware that he does not have the EQ to pull that conversation off in anything close to grace. But the next best thing, as far as he's concerned, is I don't know if Arlis picks up at all, but he basically tries to get a hold of Arlis.
Yeah, you're in the same time zone.
But it's also early. I don't know.
She answers. Your impression of the answer is someone who's been out for probably 2 to 3 hours, is in the middle of doing business.
Okay, we haven't changed.
And is
Arlis. Hey, we've never been super close, but not as close as I wanted, at least. I think we're as close as you want to be, but
Who did you murder?
You're doing great, sweetie.
Attempted.
You attempted to murder someone. Why is you? This is
a bad person. But
Not okay.
Originally I was supposed to ship out in a few weeks. I'm shipping out today, and I don't have the tact to explain that to Mom in a way that will not involve shattering things.
And you want me to take care of that for you?
I wanted someone in the family to know I'm not on speaking terms with Dad. I don't know. You're cleverer than me. And I don't know. This is new.
I understand. Keep yourself alive. Come home, and this call will be forgiven.
Oh.
And I'll talk to Mom. Just stay alive.
You know, I didn't call just about Mom. I'm bad at saying it, but I love you, Arlis. And I probably don't want to hear anything on this, and it's okay.
Are you rolling for emotion? Are you about to take emotional damage? What is
Location struck.
I love you too,
Oh my god.
Arlis. Be safe.
You rolled horribly. Or really?
I think he quotes the book that she's reading from. That's from page 87, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How to love your brother and say things. 7. Line 4.
This family.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say in this spot.
I wouldn't
seemed
either.
like that was the.
I wouldn't.
paragraph.
Honestly, I had a conversation yesterday where I quoted that same book. It was just later. But I need.
How much later?
273.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one about coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not-
Conceived acts.
Not 174 pages.
No.
Good.
No.
Good.
No. What's wrong with you?
Just making sure.
What's wrong with you?
We all need to know. It's canon now.
You were taunting all of us.
Consult the cover.
Commit to the bit, and you did.
Did you expect less?
Besides, I don't look that great with my shirt off. But
I don't even
All
want
this way.
You, mister.
you read the book too. Like, don't play all proper with me.
In any case, I will talk to Mom. And you will come home in one piece. You will come home in one piece, or we're going to have more words.
Somehow.
Fair.
If you die, I will kill you.
It's been a while, so long since we talked, and I don't have a lot of time, but I want for you to get everything you're looking for, but being like Dad and being successful means that there will be someone like Mom whose heart is breaking. You are everything I've ever wanted to be. You're better than me at everything. And I don't like the idea of either of us repeating the mistakes of those that came before. And don't repeat my mistakes either. We should be the best of the family. Be the best of the family.
I'm doing my best to learn from your mistakes.
Thank you. That's my job. Also, I heard you proposed.
No,
that?
no, I did not propose. I presented the opportunity to another individual to propose.
Solicited a marriage contract. I know. The expectation that the party in question would resume negotiations at a later date, and
According to the
offer
information that
himself.
we have, he has the plans, the ability to create a molecular forge that would actually function better than the ones that are failing now. And it would establish our family.
I'm not here.
You have derailed.
I'm sorry.
It would make
My train.
it would put our family on top again. And all the things that you wanted to build, you would be able to build to your heart's content. And we could even do it with quality. I don't know if it's worth it. But it was the only thing we had to offer.
I know you will make your own decision. You always do. Generally the opposite of whatever I suggest, but
You generally make bad suggestions.
that was one time.
One time?
Okay, all right. All of meeting 6 or 7, but
It established a running. Any case,
But
I realize.
make what decisions you will, but I think you could have all the molecular forges in the world and it would not be worth it. I don't think you're worth trading for anything. But that's your big brother speaking, so I don't know.
And he says dumb things.
It's
But come back. You've done a lot of really dumb things.
I plan to
But the
continue
Mehru
doing
girl
dumb
isn't one of
things.
them. Come back. And don't do dumb things there so that you can't.
I plan to leave for a very long time.
And at that point, by the way, some hand grabs you by the shoulder and says, "We need to leave now."
Wait, what? Wait, what? No.
Wait,
No, I know we had a conversation,
No.
but we need another.
I will see you later.
Yeah, it's
Is it cats?
I feel like it was so, and now I'm like, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Join
I'm
the
sorry.
club. Savannah.
you are. It's like time. It's like you get on the train. Trains run you through the city. As you come around the mountain, you see things in the sky that you've not really had a good look before. That's many. They're large. They hang in the air unnaturally. Sky ships.
So slow. It'd be so much better without the balloons. Let
And
me get rid of the balloons.
Specifically to annoy you.
you are.
Sacrificing efficiency for jabs. First of all, I would like to note that I slam into Lange and cry. And we have a goodbye.
And he basically begs of you, help Theraline if you can. I have a bad feeling about what's going on in Wand. It's just a feeling.
I look him dead in the eyes and I say, I will do everything in my power to keep her and myself safe. And all our friends. Your job is to keep you and him safe.
I will do so.
You
I'll do my
both.
best. I will do my absolute
I know
best
that
to
you
come
will.
home and bring him with me. In one piece.
The realm can honestly fall apart, but if you guys come back, I will. That's all that I want.
I'll do my best. And big hug, and he's crying, and he's not crying. These aren't my tears, these are your tears.
These are your
It's raining,
tears.
couldn't you tell?
Can't you tell?
Allergies.
Now leave me alone. I can't look at you anymore.
Yeah.
Go, boy! Away with your git!
And Matthew is there, Alderon is there.
Bye, Alderon.
Yeah,
I mean, like, never mind.
but yeah.
Firm.
I'm gonna get to I'm gonna get to Arlis last, just cause.
Just cause.
But Matthew is there. He is. This is as crisp as you've probably ever seen him. These all of them are in uniform, which is looks uncomfortable and wrong on all of them.
I wish Brian was here because I first of all to say goodbye, but also like
I'm sure we can retcon.
yeah.
We'll retcon that.
He's busy.
Yes.
Busy.
Like, are there any messages to specific people you'd like for me to deliver before you go off to war?
No? Yes? Anyway, okay.
So, yeah, by the way, men are marching up ramps onto the
hate this.
ships.
I also hate that.
I really don't like this.
But he is, and Matthew and the others, they're off at least enough that he can talk with you right now. But around you is
Yes.
the feel of
They are
men leaving their homes.
Yeah. I know I was so very calm yesterday, and I'm not because I'm not okay right now. But don't worry about me. I'm gonna be okay. I'm a piece of steel until it comes to you, and then I'm really too soft for all of it, and this is tearing me apart. Because I love you. I love you yesterday, I love you today, and I love the person that you're gonna be when you come back, and I
A bit overwhelmed. I think partly just because he's worried about like how much you might pile on, so he just sort of like hugs you. Partly because he needs to hug you, and also partly because he can't stand more.
yeah. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. We're both gonna be okay. You have to be, because you have to be.
I am coming back. Doesn't matter if there's dragons or shadows or the realm itself. I'm coming back.
Be a hero, but not too much of a hero. There's a fine line between hero and crazy.
All right, I will try to work out where that is.
If the thought comes into your mind, is that being a hero or is that being crazy? It's probably crazy, okay?
All right, that's a good rule of thumb. I love you too.
The last men are going up the ramp. The lieutenant comes down and talks to Alderon. And it is time.
Okay, yeah.
And you march up. And
Yeah, she's just standing there crying.
you are... Everybody, ground crew is coming up and escorting everybody away. The big ships are, the ramps come up and close, and they are not touching the earth except for cables that are holding them down. There are big rings that extend out the sides of the ship that begin to rotate so that they're facing down. And you perceive by your sight the virtue beginning to basically spin in these rings. And
She's like at the edge of where she's allowed to be.
and the wind begins to wash over you, and the lines are loosed, and one by one these ships lift off, and
God, bring them home safely. I beg you.
and the Realmish fleet rises up into the sky until it catches higher currents, and the rings rotate and bring the ships around, And that's when, actually, as they're turning away from you, there are people holding their hats.
Doing the whole,
And this swells a lot more than I grabbed. This is literally a last second grab. Because I think, well, first of all, this glorious thing.
Is this close to time?
Yeah.
Ooh! What's the time?
Crimson.
It could be, but
But-
the title. Shit.
What am I looking for?
I don't know, but I'm sad.
Here we go.
Great. Oh, yeah.
Stop. That's so unfair.
And so the Imperial Air Navy leaves.
Somewhere inside, whatever like reflective surface at all is available, I think there's just sort of a moment of, even if it's just a video, there's Arlis observing his reflection and kind of just remembering that his father said, "Are you coming?"
Shiny
Not liking the reflection.
Yeah, shiny bulkhead, but next to that shiny bulkhead is a window. And you can see the field below and the people thereon.
Like one tiny dot.
I am the top.
I am the dot. Which is me.
If the IFF is working, he has the IFF tracker mantle, so you can know exactly where she is when she's over.
She stays there until you're more than out of sight.
Okay. Now,
Probably Cornelia will have to come collect her from the airfield.
okay. So she does. I'm actually wanting to be able to see Mehru just to know what happens for the rest of that day after he leaves. It's relevant to,
Okay.
it can be relevant to you, depending on what she wants to do.
Not much. I mean.
Okay, so you go back, stay with
Yeah.
Cornelia.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I would answer the I would probably send like a message to her to see how she's doing because.
There's no response from her.
Okay.
Did Lange not communicate fully what was
Yeah, you
happening?
said that Lange sent messages, but we did the
What?
artist thing instead, so I don't know what was communicated to me.
So what ended up happening was that he called me to find out why Theraline wasn't answering.
But she's in Tamarin, so that's
Yeah.
why she's getting it.
Do
So-
you know what is up with Teraline?
I'm asking
Did
you. if I
Lange
know-
tell her?
Did Lange tell me or not?
Yes. She's in a coma and she's dying.
Okay.
Can this list it? Oh yeah, I'm in a coma.
Ellerina and company did an intervention
Out there on Sarlo
So-
to Gabriel.
to work on her.
Well, then I guess she'd probably like hop on a train home.
Okay.
She can process emotions on a train.
But yeah, the take care of her was specific.
It's more immediate than was perhaps conveyed.
Yeah, it really was. After receiving the
So
reading
both of
the
my people can
messages.
be in the same place at the same time.
Yes. Jean Gamay has been observing. Shan-
Yes,
Okay.
she's standing in the corner.
Shannon's character has been observing what's going on, and so you know that she tells you that there's the elder hospitaler has taken a break to try to recover strength. She's doing something called dreamcasting, where the hospitaler meshes her song with the individual who is in a coma.
How successful is that usually?
It's done very, very, very rarely. And in this case, What do we? Ellerina woke up and said, "I need rest."
Right, so the only evidence they would have or information they would have is that while the thing was in process, Teraline's song stopped generating.
So
That's all they know. Because
That's-
she did not
yeah.
take any energy to tell people what was
Oh,
going
You came out-
You already started doing
on. She
it.
already did one round.
Yeah, she went in and she saw some stuff, and then she came out and went, "I need to take a super nap," and she had the other hospitalers put her into like very sleep.
And also, well, it's more to try to do quick recuperation.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Power nap.
Is there anything to be done?
Basically.
What speed? Supposedly.
the problem was after the operation, Theraline screamed and collapsed into a
This was before.
coma. That's what started
Yes,
everything.
not right now.
And according to her song began to break, and they hoped that she would, wake up and that would stop, but it didn't. And that's when the elder hospitaler decided she needed to enter the dream or something. I don't know. And it seemed like it was hard. I don't know. You'd have to talk to somebody who knows more than I do. The person that knows the most right now is the elder hospitaler, and she is asleep.
I will ask her when she wakes.
And the elder hospitaler does awake, and
I go up to her.
You can't. I'm in the hospital, waiting to go back in to do more dream testing. So unless you try to find a way into the middle of all of it, I am very much in the hospital, waiting to go back in the same room as her.
Okay. Well, I
So
mean, I
I
can't
don't
see
know.
her, so I would probably be.
If
with
you were
her.
just talking to Sue, then you would be
Yeah.
in the
Well,
hospital.
it's whether she was doing it by
That's true.
whatever. What do you call the
So,
things?
but-
Those-
Am I allowed in the room with her?
that is a good question, because she doesn't have a father or mother present, and therefore she sort of
Who is at the door?
It's a room with a bunch of hospitals.
it'd be this basically going into the hospital.
Hospital security.
Hospital security.
Okay.
The hospital doesn't have security per se, but it has hospitalers, and you can be told what room she's being kept in.
Then it took his knife. It was coming after me.
Sure it was, sir.
Hey, look, you're here.
You're in the middle of some stuff. It's not a terrible place to be. You're just sitting in a trauma zone. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
The whole room is a trauma zone. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, no, we're
Let's just go.
all not okay.
I'm going to go over here
yeah, you're
because I am just
You're
curious.
gonna escape the splash zone.
you can't punch me from over there.
Yeah.